Welcome to another show of, well, I don't know, it's called Squid Games The Challenge with your host, Tronda Talks. Y'all, as we have right now, the individuals who were out on red light, green light. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, why they here? Why they here? What they doing in here on red light, green light, and they ain't even make it to the dorms? Well, I feel as though they need to be up in here. So hours and hours of trying to get through the red light. Now, there's a couple of people on here that was doing it for 9 hours. Yeah. 9 hours, y'all. Just like y'all did, but y'all went a little bit further. I guess the difference is this. They deserve to be right here too because y'all did get chosen. You went through the whole process of all the psychological and everything else that you had to do, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Did you have any comments you want to say about what you went through?
Absolutely.
You went out at, this is Kevin, 423.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey. Shout out to y'all, man, being selected. First and foremost, man, this is the best casting I've ever been a part of, ever in life. I'm telling you, there should be about 50 shows about every one of y'all, so definitely good. So my comment was, red light, green light. Hey, that was a physical challenge, right? You remember that was a physical challenge, right? So I actually made it to the 38-second mark. I was with Riley when he had 422. Wait, that's my buddy right there. I cut off.
Maybe, can y'all hear us? Can they hear us if we talking? Okay, y'all, we'll just use this one.
I know. That's my buddy. So, there was some speculation about it. I'm gonna let the rest of you guys talk, but there was speculation about, how that went down as far as 38 seconds and the massacre and all that stuff. Anybody was around for that? Honestly, there was certain stories saying I guess the song was played for like 1.5 seconds. But honestly, it was like 10 yards. I'm on the wall. I figured I got a little gas in the tank. I can make 10 yards, whatever. But the song was still playing by the time I hit that wall. Honestly, it was still playing. I turned around and the song was still playing. So it was a little bit disheartening, but I got more stories. I'm gonna let everybody else talk about it, but I'm telling my story. But honestly, it was a challenge for everybody. Everyone made it, didn't make it, but that was a challenge for everybody. But I'm gonna tell you, I made that shit, man. I'm sorry.
Wait, now Kevin, when you went out, what was that like? Because did you fall on the floor? Were you dead on the floor? Or were you standing up and they buzzed you out? Which one was that? Okay. I'm just curious.
What I do? Okay.
No, just demonstrate for me.
No. So I crossed the line. So,
yeah.
So I ran. I'm talking to Riley. I said, Riley was like, hey man, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, man. It was like we're all like we're about to storm Normandy or something like that. We're all paused like, all right, we're gonna go. Somebody said, don't run me over. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm gonna run you over. So I said, yeah, we're gonna go. So after we passed, right? So we ended up passing. I hit the wall. We are celebrating at the end. So I'm talking to Riley at the time. I said, bro, hey, just do the twist thing. He's on the ground. I was like, just do the twist thing. Get off the ground. You good? We're gonna make it. I'm celebrating. I'm talking with Coach Rico. I was like, hey, on the wall. I said, hey, where you from? We made this shit. All right, whatever. All of a sudden, BAM! I was like, you mother. I cussed that ass in the tent. I cussed that ass on the bus. I cussed my ass to sleep. So that's a whole thing. It's a good show on that, honestly. But I made my way.
It's true. Well, I love it, Kevin. So you got busted after you crossed the line.
Yeah, I crossed the line. I touched the wall at the end.
Oh,
and
I know your hopes were so high.
Yeah, it's all good though.
I mean.
It got selected. I'm so happy about it.
Is that what happened to you too?
That's basically what happened.
The same thing happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. So yeah, I would just, piggyback on what he said. We got to the final line. It's very up and down in terms of emotions. You get there, that you celebrate, you made it, and then 15 minutes later they tell you you didn't.
Yeah, I know, right.
You know, everyone, no matter at what point you went out, we're all still winners. We got chosen for a reason. And we're all still blessed and super excited and super happy that we made it as far as we did. And, you know, I don't hold any regrets for what happened, but yeah, you know, was it fair? 100% no, but, you know, that's the way the game goes.
The way it went.
That's the way it went. That's the way it went.
All right, Miss Kyrie. Is it Kyrie?
Carrie.
Carrie.
Hey, aloha everybody. My name is Carrie. I'm from Honolulu. I flew a long ways to come hang out with everybody today. So for anybody who says, why are you here? Because you didn't even make it through red light, green light.
That's what I said, girl.
If I wasn't in red light, green light, you wouldn't have been in the dorms, right? So this is a team effort, okay? But one thing that, you know, it was very much of an experience for me. And for me, one of the biggest things is that I am a successful business owner. And when I got the call and they asked me, hey, you know, can you leave your business for maybe up to 3 or 4 weeks? I literally had a struggle with that because I didn't really know if I could. I have limited the vacations that I go on because if they don't have Wi-Fi, if they don't have access to a phone, like I will not take that vacation. So for me, this was more of a personal thing that I was like, okay, am I gonna win $4.5 million? Is that gonna change my life? I didn't think I was gonna win $4.5 million, but it was something that I wanted to do to prove that I can do something that's outside of my business because I've been very much married to my business for 14 years. Yeah. So, you know, I got out on the 4th round of red light, green light. I laid down. Right when I laid down, I had a massive Charlie horse on my left leg. I thought I was gonna have to tap out. Luckily, it finally released. But I guess laying down wasn't the thing to do. They didn't like that, and they just shot all of us. There were 6 of us that were all laying next to each other. That they shot all of us together. This was right after the medic teams were coming out. And it is what it is. It was a great experience. I met some like really super cool people. We got some great podcasts talking about how much dating apps absolutely fucking suck. You know, and it's just like some of my conversations like with Brad in the tent before we went out. I mean, they were like some really legitimate like conversations that we've been able to just over the last 10 months of like, hey, what's going on, and being able to like communicate with people. And that's kind of what's like really cool about all this. So for all of you guys that did make it into the dorms, like that's really super, super amazing. But don't forget that those of us that didn't make it in the dorms, like we had to be those people or else you guys couldn't be where you're at either.
Yep, say it again. In other words, you guys had to play your role. And that was to be eliminated at red lights, green lights. You didn't make it through the dorms, but hey, you still made it to the show. And you I mean, out of the millions of people who, how many people was it? Thousands, hundred thousands of people who the basic audition,
80,000.
and only 456 of y'all got up there. Listen, let's go. Well, y'all, that's why we interviewing them, because they just made it to red light, green light, but they still showed up.
Yeah. Showed up right.
Showed up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. The sacrificial lamb.
Thank you so much.
Nah, no problem.
Thank you. That was dope.